Hello, I am Reverend Dr. Bessie Hamilton, and I serve as the Associate Director of Connectional Ministry for New Faith Communities and Multi-Ethnic Initiatives. Thank you for joining us for the month of February as we embark on a new series entitled Lift Every Voice, celebrating Black Heritage and Liberation Month, or what we traditionally refer to as Black History Month. Over the next 3 weeks, you will hear from pastors and leaders from our conference as they share the importance of celebrating Black History Month. It is said that Black History Month can be traced back to 1915, a half century after the 13th Amendment abolished slavery in the United States. Harvard-trained historian Carter G. Woodson, the brainchild in implementing this celebration, and other African Americans were concerned that African Americans were accomplishing transformative strides in American life, but were not being recognized or mentioned for their endeavors. It wasn't until 1976 that President Gerald Ford officially recognized Black History Month. He called upon the world to take advantage of the opportunity to honor and acknowledge marginalized people who had been failed, forsaken, or forgotten from our history books. Today, we stand with Carter G. Woodson. Every American president since 1976 that honored this special month, civil rights pioneers, leaders across the world, schools, communities, and so many more who believe that everyone has value and is made in the image of God. Black History Month is indeed an annual celebration of achievements by African Americans and a time for recognizing the central role that African Americans played in U.S. history. It is a time to honor the contributions and legacy of African Americans who helped to change the world, like Harriet Tubman, Sojourner Truth, Marcus Garvey, Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Rosa Parks, Frederick Douglass, Richard Allen, Jarena Lee, Carter G. Woodson, Booker T. Washington, Shirley Chisholm, James Baldwin, Medgar Evers, Muhammad Ali, Jackie Robinson, Amanda Gorman, Barack Obama, and countless others that I did not name. The national theme for 2023 Black History Month is Black Resistance. It is a reminder of the painful experiences that African Americans endured and the resilience to resist oppression around the racial terrorism of lynching in earlier days, and now the oppressions of this day, centered around police profiling and brutality, racism, economic inequality, affordability of health care, efforts to limit voting rights, the quality of K-12 schools in urban areas, and so many more. I pray that this time will be an opportunity to listen, to open our hearts, to experience the pain of those on the margin, and to see, and yes, to welcome all of God's children. Paul reminds us in Romans 15:7 that we are to welcome one another. Therefore, just as Christ has welcomed you for the glory of God. And how does God welcome us, you ask? Extravagantly. Let us do likewise and welcome all extravagantly. Join us each Wednesday of February for a moment in Black history.